The pathway I would like to pursue in the future is film production. I found out my passion for film at an early age. When I was a kid, I have always liked to watch films and comment about them with my mom and dad. When I started to study TV and film production, I realized that this is what I like to do and I enjoy being behind the cameras and producing. By studying this course for so long now, I have definitely gained more knowledge in terms of production skills such as camera, lighting, sound, and editing. For my final project, I have already had an idea of what I wanted to do really early on. I have always been interested in creating a trailer, however, I have never had the chance to do it during my time studying this course. Since the FMP is a project that I have to do it by myself, I knew that would be a great opportunity for me to develop my skills further and have the chance to do something I have never done it before. I decided that the genre of my trailer would be a drama thriller. The reason for that is because it's my favorite genre and I believe it's the most successful genre in terms of playing with the audience mind. I like the suspense and the story and behind this genre, as it uses a lot of lighting, sound, and camera to communicate with an audience. A trailer is a perfect piece of video that promotes the film and most of the time makes the film looks much more interesting than it is. And I personally find this really amazing because it's the chance that you have to make your film stand out. I really like the suspense on a thriller because it engages the audience with the story, especially through the music, which I think is something essential on a trailer, and that is something I would definitely be careful when choosing it. For my project, I will be creating a trailer, a poster, and a television ad, which is a smaller version of a trailer. I already have my poster, which I created based on my initial idea, which I think is really effective for the film as it creates suspense and is really mysterious. I thought about all the different research methods I would have to include to succeed on this project, such as primary research, such as interview, focus group, which I already have planned, questionnaires. I also already have some people in mind that I could interview. I will be also emailing some professionals so that I could collect valuable information related to my topic. Same as secondary research, by looking at newspaper, information online, and books. I will be also analyzing a lot of trailers to get inspirations of shorts, slides, and music. As I will be creating a trailer of my own, I also had to come out with a story idea for the film, which I already did. My story is about a woman who dated this guy for 6 months till he actually died in a car accident. However, after 1 month of his death, she's going to have the feeling that she's being stalked. Then my trailer would have a lot of stalking scenes and suspense, which is why I have to look at a lot of trailers to get inspiration from. Later on, we will realize that the accident never happened and her boyfriend is actually a lunatic and he has been obsessed with her since they were a kid. He faked his own death so to see if she would miss him. However, she will figure this out later on the story. She will then start having the feeling that he is somehow alive because of the little signs the stalker will be giving her. She will later on find this on the story. And the last scene of my trailer would be when there is a knock on the door. She will go to open the door and the stalker will be there wearing a hoodie. As soon as she opens the door, he will come forward to strangle her. Then we will see a back shot of his hoodie coming off. Then will be a fade to black, and we will hear her sigh heavily as she just saw something unbelievable. Like, this would be the end of the trailer, but as I had to come out with my own story idea, I had to think of an ending for the actual story in case the film was true. I thought that the story would end with him knocking on the door, and she would say that she already knew it was him, and why would he do such things? Then she would say that she loved him and she was really sad when she thought he was gone. Then he would get really emotional because he is crazy and start believing her. Then she would pretend that everything is okay and she forgives him, but she will try to call the police without him notice. However, he will notice and tells her, I knew I couldn't trust you. Then he kills her and kills himself afterwards. In terms of the actors, I already have all of them in mind, and I am still deciding on locations. I will get help from my friend at work since he already left uni and he studied the same thing as me. I will be also borrowing the camera from my work, which I'm already used to it, and I will also be borrowing cameras from the college. I actually don't plan to film anything in college, however, I think I will film just in case to have a backup. I am on the process of creating a storyboard and I will be shooting soon. I decided that I will be the main character just because it's my story and I would like to play and act the main character as the way I imagine she on the trailer. So the trailer will turn out as I am expecting. I have also done some acting lessons which I am quite used to it, so I think it would be a great challenge for me to do that because I will have to show a lot of planning, directing, and producing so that I can be very specific and clear for the person who will be filming me while I'm acting of what I want the shot to look like. This will enable me to have a much better vision of film in general in terms of lighting, camera angles, and sound, which is something I am really worried about because I want the sound to be really good and professional as I know is a huge part of a trailer. I will be clear of what I wanted to do and how I want it to work, and I will work as hard as I can to get it right. I am happy to be doing this project by myself in terms of having no groups because I think it will make me much more experienced, organized and focused. I have the feeling this will be my best piece so far, and this is why I want to give my best in getting the most better quality footage in putting it all together how I imagine it to be.